Wow, another warrior. Third warrior in a row. And I do think too, like, Brand's effect, one of the down, I'm gonna keep this in case I get like chemical spill or something. One thing to keep in mind with Bran is that with its current effect, they basically have to keep Bran in mind for every battle cry that they design or going forward, right? And chances are Bran's gonna break some other battle cry over the next year. So that's why I think it needs to be reworked. I actually released a video on my YouTube the other day talking about some of the ideas to rework Bran. And I think it's going to happen. Like I said, my hope is that the mana increase was a temporary fix while they work on some kind of rework. But we'll see. I'm going to coin this out, actually. Might stick. Kronk's Tendrils had to get nerfed for it too. Yeah, and I'm so sad about that because the Tendril decks were some of the most fun decks I've played in like years. Tendril Shaman, Tendril Rogue were really, really fun. And it's a bummer that they didn't even nerf Tendrils. They obliterated Tendrils. Also, I love that this is like so threatening they had to shield slam it. Let's do this. Turn 4, play the weapon. Kronks might be dead in the competitive scene, but in a slower matchup. Not sure if the 8 mana matters as much. Golems, I got the mini set and made a meme deck with that and a few others. It's hilarious. Nice. Yeah, which cards you guys most excited about for the mini set? I'm super curious to see how that one, was it? Puppet Master Dorian. Very curious to see how that card ends up. Because I think it's got some crazy combo potential. Step Warrior can afford a turn 8 Brand most of the time anyway. Yeah, that's the thing, right? If Warrior loads their deck up with like board clears and armor gain, they can afford to do an 8 mana do nothing. Because they have 50 life at that point and your board's been cleared 3 times. So, yeah. Like I said, yes, Bran is slower. Okay. Yes, Bran is slower at 8 mana, but its effect is still game warping. That's the thing. What's the... Wow. Hey, I get 2 minis off it still. I'm fine with that. Wow, and those are some good ones for once. It's kind of funny. Every other mini we've got so far has been shit. We finally get some 2 good ones. All right, so the dream would be to get chemical spill at some point. Cheat this out. Do double trigger on it. Let's play these 2 and chill. Actually, we'll draw some more. I really want to hit chemical spill. I'm also leaving this up because I want him to churn through his deck. Although last game I said the exact same thing. Last game I said, yeah, let him draw cards, then ends up losing. So we'll see. Dion's the toxicity of endgame god of Bran remains. The only thing is the window to kill him before he kills you is a little bigger. Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, if they play Bran and stabilize, it's still insane. It's just, yeah, you have a bit more time to maybe either kill them first or, like, dirty rat out Bran, but still, very, very strong card. So, get him out. And I'm gonna leave this guy up just to try and protect this a bit. All right, 6 bombs. Actually, 7 bombs. All right, let's go. 5 bombs left. Yeah, like, see, he's already down to... without my bombs, he's at 14 cards already. Turn 6, you got 14 cards. Like, it's crazy how much draw classes have now. Tristan Tendril Shaman was so fun, and I had a decent win rate. Yeah, Tendril Shaman was super fun. I'm so bummed. I'll have to try Tendrils in Wild at some point. I could just draw here. Man, I could kill this. I almost want to leave this alive to keep him drawing. Actually, I'm just going to leave it. Dennis, I like the priest card that summons a copy of the enemy. Yeah, that card, I forget, is it 3 or 4 mana? But it's basically like a single target Soul Mirror, which Soul Mirror was an amazing card. So I said it earlier, but priest got 2 very, very strong cards. And I think they don't necessarily fit into any current priest deck, but I think maybe next expansion or something, when there's a control priest deck, those cards will be very, very strong. All right, I gotta kill the totem now, though. It's kind of nice that this deals damage to all enemies. I didn't realize that. That was only enemy minions. Oh, it's 3 mana? Okay, yeah, it's like I said, that 3 mana priest spell, as well as the location priest got. Really cool cards. I think very strong cards, too. Amy, Puppet Master with the card that draws 2 taunts is a nice combo. So you can get a 1 mana Ziliax or Testing Dummy. Yeah, I think... Wow, okay. I think... what was I saying? Reno threw me off there. We'll get this out there. Yeah, I think Puppet Master Dorian is very, very strong. Like, I would not be surprised to see that card nerfed at some point, because it seems like there's going to be some crazy combos with it. Tristan, Control Priest needs a real win condition. Yeah, for sure. And that's the thing. I think once Control Priest has some kind of win condition, those 2 cards I mentioned will be very, very strong cards in a deck like that. The only problem right now is basically Brand Boom Boss invalidates every other control deck in the game, right? Also, it's so funny that everyone's like, Brand's dead at 8 mana, and now this is like the third third Reno Warrior I've played against or something. I'm gonna play this for sure. Do I Aftershocks and make a copy of it? Sure, whatever. Vic, 1, thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And is Bomb Warrior actually viable, or is it much of a scam deck? I don't know. I'm only a few games in at this point. I've won a few. Well, I've won 1 game. My last game, man, I should have won my last game. I can't believe I didn't, because Brand is still so strong. But we'll have to see. I think Bomb Warrior will be more like fun than good. But we'll see. The new card's definitely good. Like, Mech Warrior has so much support, right? You have the Boom Wrench. Like, there's a couple games now where I was shuffling double-digit bombs into their deck. Between the Boom Wrench, cheating out with Chemical Spill. Like, it's got a lot of good cards, for sure. Like, the base is good. Alright. I guess do this for the draw, because my hand is poo-poo. Okay. Chill. Tristan, yeah, Brand kills control. Yeah, that's too bad. And that's one of the problems with Brand too, right? Is with Brand around, like, you can't play any other late game decks. Alright, so he's still at 30 life. My god. But he's got 3 bombs here. We have 3 more with this guy. Also, Gollum, thanks for the follow as well. Really appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're enjoying the... Okay. Hope you're enjoying the mini set. Oh, you lucky son of a bitch. So what mechs have I had die here? Botface died, a testing dummy died, and the 10 mana guy died. So decent chance I get one of the 10 mana guys here off of this. Oh. Watch this too, guys. I think we got this. Winter, have you tried Overheal Priest yet in like the last 2 months? I actually haven't. I've played against Overheal Priest a couple times where it's like popped off. It definitely seems like a deck that has a lot of potential, but I haven't played it myself, no. Also, I don't think there's anything this guy can get that helps him at this point. Hey, that's a nice mini to get. That's an okay mini to get too, I guess. Tan, what about a 4-mana legendary battle cry? For the rest of the game, whenever your opponent draws a bomb, shuffle one in their deck. Yeah, that'd be a great card. MI6, I've seen 5 seconds and it just plagues, but boom. Kind of. You're not wrong. I said it previously, but I always talk shit about Plague Death Knight. Like I always, I call it the cockroach deck, right? But so I'm kind of a hypocrite, I guess, for liking bombs. But I don't know. There's bombs are more fun, I think. Bombs are more like explosive, no pun intended. All right, so he has 3 bombs in his 6-card deck. I really wish I can clear the board. I really wish I had the weapon though.
Maybe
nothing I'm missing here, right?
No.
Okay, so I'll clear the board. So shuffle 3 more. It'll be 6. 6 of 9 cards will be bombs. I shuffle 1 more in. 7 of 10 cards will be bombs. And actually, I'll do this as well. Because if I drop him below 20, that's 1 less bomb he has to draw. Alright, so 10 out of 7 cards will be bombs. He has to draw 4 of them. Can we do it, guys? 1. 2. Ah. I'm at 44 health. There's no way. There's no way I lose this, right? Kronk spot face OP now. Oh, I didn't even notice I got this one. Alright, so now he has 5 out of 7 bombs in the deck. So, is there anything here worth copying? No. Wait, this? I'll have 4 left.
Now this is treasure.
All right, 1. So this is always the shitty thing when you play like bombs or you play plagues. It's when it, like the vast majority of their deck is bombs, right? And they're just not drawing them. It's always a bummer. Golem been beating the Overheal Priest with a mix of Curse and Headless Horseman. Kronk's bot face OP. Yeah, I'm very on the fence with bot face. Like, some of the minis you can get are very, very strong. Some of them are absolute shit. And there's also the fact that your hand just gets full very easily too, right? So, I'm very torn on this card. I don't think it's necessarily good. It's fun, but I don't think it's necessary. I can see this card being cut at some point. Grim, I'm playing a homebrew Reno Blood Death Knight and have a 66% win rate in 9 games against Brand Warrior. Oh, nice. Is that in Wild or Standard? All right, I want to do the 1 damage because that's aw, what a little chicken shit. Take your bombs like a man.